Maybe you've seen these big packages of what I call generic vinyl, craft vinyl. It's permanent outdoor vinyl to use like a Cricut or a Cameo. And this is 55 pieces. Manufacturer is called LYA, L-Y-A. This was really cheap. Is this any good? We're going to find out coming up. I'm Roger, welcome to the shop, and what I'm going to talk about here is this generic vinyl is what I call it. I generally use Oracle 651 or Oracle 751. The 751 is a longer life outdoor vinyl than the 651 because on the projects that we sell to people I expect them to last, and therefore I use brand names, stuff we're experienced with, and know I never have any problems. Kind of curious, this is an assortment pack. There's 55 different sheets in here, and you know, how well does it cut? How well does it weed? We're going to find out. Okay, we got a whole bunch of different colors here. I mean, just right through the color palette spectrum, I guess. I mean, there's all kinds of things here. And it has a grid on the back for layout, I guess. But so I'm going to take a couple graphics here and run them through the Cricut, and we'll see how well this weeds. Okay, the graphic I've chosen for this first little test here is, I'm going to put it on this piece of green vinyl. It is a palm tree and a circle. And I'll get this all prepped up here and we'll cut it, and then we'll find out how well this weeds. Not any real fine detail on this, but just want to see how well it cuts and weeds, and then we'll move on to something a little bit finer. I prefer to weed it while it's still on the mat. And yes, I could have cut this off and saved part of it. So yes, that cut well. It's fairly easy to weed. Now I need to move on to something just a little bit more difficult on the weeding side. Now, how about some hot pink? Now, I'm not going to be using this whole sheet, and I will trim this down. I'm going to be making a small sign. Pick this up at Dollar Tree for $1.25. I'm going to make a small sign on it in hot fluorescent pink. As I mentioned, I'm going to cut the vinyl out on this because I'm not going to use the whole sheet for this at all. Well, so far so good. Now we'll see how well it transfers. little signboards from Dollar Tree have a pebble finish to them, and I've made one of these signs before, and sometimes it can be a dickens to get the vinyl to stick to it good. We'll see how well this does. Oh, there we go. Keychains, $2. Not bad. That's just a little quick thing to try out this LYA brand, what I call generic vinyl. I mean, it was cheap. The 55 sheet package, there'll be a link in the description for it. I'll have to look up, see what I paid for it. It's been sitting here a while. I haven't had a chance to get to it to play with it. Generally, I use, as I mentioned, I use Oracle 751, 651, and then Cricut vinyl. Although Cricut vinyl tends to be rather expensive. I have played a little bit with the Dollar Tree vinyl, but just know that it is very, very thin. It's even thinner than this stuff. This isn't the thickest stuff in the world. It's by no means as thick as the Oracle brand, but it seems to be, it performed well for what I did here, and a couple little bit of weeding I did. It cuts well, it weeds well, it transfers well. That's a big thing. How long will it last outdoors? Don't know. I have to do an update on this in a while. I'm going to put that palm tree on the side of our pontoon boat, and that's going to be in the sun a lot. So that'll be a real test to see how well this vinyl holds up outdoors. It says it's permanent outdoor vinyl, so we're going to find out. Be another video in the future here, months down the road now, might be a year. We'll see how it performs. If you got anything out of this, appreciate getting a thumbs up. Always helps the channel. Otherwise, I'm Roger in the loft above the shop. Some generic vinyl, checking it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.